everyone, welcome to this 20-minute complete full body workout. For all of the details, you can look at the screen that was just before this, but we are going to get a sweat on. We're gonna get it all accomplished today without standing, without using any weights, and without jumping. Let's go ahead and get into our warm-up. We're gonna start in a tabletop position, and we're gonna go from here to a child's pose. So sinking back into your hips, stretching out your back, coming back up to the top, squeezing the abs and back down. You can stay right in that tabletop position and just stretch out your wrists. So I'm gonna flip them over, kind of roll them around a little bit, and go back to the palms. Being that we're on the floor, you can imagine we will be doing a decent amount of exercises that puts pressure on the wrists. So we want to make sure they're nice and warm. No shocks for them. Alrighty, let's pulse those arms out to the side. Nice, strong arms. Once you've done a few of those, you can go ahead and flip those palms up. Shoulders roll down and back. Okay, flip them once more. And back over again. Alrighty, on into a crab position. You will see this exact move later on. Your fingers are facing your toes. We're just gonna get used to this movement here. You're really pushing through your heels. Squeezing the glutes. Maybe feeling a little stretch in the shoulders. And last warm-up exercise that I've got planned for us is actually warming up the hips a little bit. So you can kind of sit like this, and we're gonna roll to each side. So you're gonna sit up straight, keep those heels in the ground, roll to the other side, get some good range of motion out of the hips. Maybe getting a little twist in on each side feels good. Okay, let's go ahead and jump into the workout. First exercise, you're gonna start back here in a little crouch position. You're gonna walk out, do 2 plank taps, and then walk in, then back out to repeat the same. It's a little inchworm action here. Keep that booty low when you're in your plank. We've only got 20 minutes to get it done today, so I made sure that our intervals are nice and tight. We've only got 10 seconds rest. Next up, you're gonna be in a bear position, knees hover, and you're gonna alternate bringing a knee in to either elbow. Make sure those shoulders are stacked right above the hands. And the idea is to keep the hips nice and steady. Next up, you're gonna come to a high plank, 2 reverse leg lifts. You're gonna come down to a low plank and do the exact same thing. So again, keep that booty low. I know this is our 3rd plank exercise in a row. It's really tempting to poke that booty up. This time, some side V-up action. So you're gonna do a side V-up. You're actually gonna roll through your tummy and onto the other side. So I like to kind of lean up on my hip here as I'm doing that, and on my shoulder, or on my elbow. Keep those hands and feet off of the floor as you're rolling. That's the goal. Okay, you can stay on your back this time. We're gonna do some straddle crunches. So you're crunching and opening those legs as you do so. Now, you can have your legs lower, or you can have them higher like me. I want to make sure whatever you're doing, that lower back stays in the floor. So you're really engaging those lower abs. Next up, come to that crab position. We're gonna do a V-up in a crab position. So you're gonna have one leg that comes down on the mat, and you're gonna fold up and back down. So you're actually really using your back a lot here in this one. You're using your core, and you're driving through the heel of the leg that is grounded on the floor. It's okay if you fall a little bit. This is a tricky one. You'll get a chance to test it out on the other side. Alrighty, other side, we can do it. You'll have to see what side feels easier. There's usually one that you favor. Once you get the hang of it, don't need to look at me. You can stare at something else to keep your balance. that one was really testing me. That's a good thing. All right. This time, you're gonna lean back, and you're gonna come up to a seated position, using those arms as you do so. Remember not to round your shoulders. Try to pretend your upper body is a board here. Next up, side plank. Come nice and high on that hand. And bear with me here, we got some more balance. You're gonna be stepping in and stepping out. So I recommend your feet are not on top of each other, but they're kind of stacked forward and backwards. Remember to stay sideways. I don't want you coming over like this. Use those inner thighs, use the side abs, the obliques. And remember, if your wrist and your arm is starting to hurt with these plank exercises, I want you to keep a slight bend in that elbow. Shoulders firing up. We're hitting everything as I promised. Let's do the other side on that.
All this time, I've been feeling hopeless till you came around, came around. All this time, you're the only reason I'm not chasing highs, chasing highs. What is love? Lately I've been wondering just what is love, what is love? I don't know, no one ever showed me. I've been on my own for too long. But if you hold me now, let me into your heart.
Hang in there.
Maybe I can start to
These are new moves. Some of them I've never even done before. So I'm right here with you, seeing these for the first time. Challenging not only my body, but my mind to sync up with the move. Back to another plank. This time, you're gonna do alternating reaches to the opposite foot. So right hand, left foot, left hand, right foot. Come nice and low, engage your abs when you come down into the plank. All right, bear crawl is next. We've already seen that position. We're gonna do a few steps forward, a few steps back. Biggest thing, keeping those hips low and level. this time a hand release push-up. So you're gonna do a push-up all the way to the floor, and then when you're at the bottom here, you're going to do 2 reverse leg lifts. And then you're gonna push back up to that plank. So really try and make this controlled. Remember, keep your body like a board. Don't sag that booty as you're pushing back up. You got this. This time you can stay right down where you were. You're actually gonna bend your knees this time. And we're gonna alternate reaching for that foot back there. You might not quite get there, but we're aiming for it, keeping that chest nice and high off the floor, pushing those hips into the ground, squeezing the glutes, and really honing in on the lower lats in your back. Flip on over. We're gonna do those crab hip thrusts like we did in the warm-up. So simply down and up, there's no surprises. Squeezing your booty the whole time. You're probably gonna be able to pick up the pace from the warm-up. Driving those heels into the floor. Squeezing your lower abs all the way to the top. All right, a little bit more of a booty burn down to a glute bridge. We're gonna pulse right at the top. Drive those heels into the floor, making a C curve with your hips. Really squeeze at the top. Last few seconds. Next one, you're gonna prop yourself right up on one knee, other leg is going to be out, and you're literally going to come up and down. Another great one for the booty. We're not done with it yet. Few seconds and we get to do the other side. Whew, all Alrighty, onto that other leg. If it's feeling uncomfortable for your hips at all, it's probably because your leg is too far back. So just a reminder, scoot it in a bit. I know it's hard to see angles all the time right on camera for me, so that's why I give you so many form cues. More than anything, I want you in touch with your own body. I don't want you just staring at me to try to mirror what I'm doing. I want you to really feel it for yourself. I know this one burns, at least it does for me. I'm admitting it. We've got 2 more exercises after this, and then you are done. Some more push-ups. We're gonna do traveling push-ups. So whether you're on your knees or you are up on your feet, you're gonna step to one side, do a push-up, and I want you to walk all the way over to the other side for another one. Form comes first, so if that is suffering, come down to your knees. Or you can simply walk it out in a plank position. This time, plank hold, last interval. I want you to do an extended plank hold. So your hands are walked out a little bit. So I'm literally using my entire mat here, squeezing the booty, nice hollow body. "20 seconds, let's go." Can you squeeze everything? How about that? Do you think that we accomplished everything we set out to in just 20 minutes? Make sure and let me know down in the comments, your thumbs up, hitting the subscribe button if you want to stick around for more fast and efficient workouts that will get you results, both physically and mentally. Make sure to subscribe for that. Otherwise, we're headed right into our quick and efficient cool down. So let's go ahead and start by coming into a cobra position. We did a lot for the abs today. Pretty much every exercise used the abs. Just kind of let it release here. Don't really resist anything. Just try to let your back relax. Okay, come on into a chest stretch. You're gonna do one at a time, kind of in that tabletop position. Bringing one arm straight out, and you're gonna look the other way. Maybe you need to prop up on your fingertips to feel this. Okay, let's switch arms. Okay, and some nice shoulder rolls backwards. We did a lot of pushing this way, right? I really want us to open it back up. Get your posture set for whatever you've got going in the rest of your day. And how about bringing that down to the wrist? Let's just roll those wrists out. It is good to strengthen our wrists. If you feel a little bit of pain, that's normal. They're getting stronger just like any other muscle would get sore. But if you do deal with a lot of wrist pain, I actually created a wrist kind of a workout, you could say, more so just strengthening exercises. So if I have it out, you can see it on my channel, otherwise it might not quite be out yet. But it will be coming, it is all filmed. Alrighty, last one. Let's just come into a butterfly position. We haven't done much to stretch the lower body. I know we did a little bit of inner thigh work there, so let's lean forward. Bring those knees nice and wide. All right, you got off to a great start taking care of yourself today. Make sure and continue that throughout the rest of your day with your mindset, with what you are choosing to fuel your body with, how you are choosing to interact with people in the world. It's been awesome having you with me. I know I will see you again soon.